Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of Burton Borders, and today I'm going to be doing it in two segments. I'm going to first be talking about our magnificent defensive performance, and part two of my match review I'm going to be talking about VAR and the shocking decision of the Azpilicueta decision. So before I get into the video, guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a new video. Right, so yesterday we went into the match against Manchester United. Both teams, Manchester United, I say low in confidence, but Manchester United shouldn't have. They obviously had that morale knocking 6-1 defeat against Tottenham Hotspur, but they bounced back somewhat with two good results: a 4-1 victory over Newcastle and beating PSG 2-1 away from home. So those would have been confidence boosters for them. Chelsea went into the game on the back of two draws, two different types of draws. One 3-3 where our attacking was really good, but again our defence let us down. And then we tightened up ship and we had a 0-0 draw against Sevilla. This time our defence was sublime, but our attack was a bit blunted. And that's the same thing what we had yesterday. Frank Lampard changed to a 5-3-2-1 formation, and so that we played with that was a very defensive, gave us a very defensive feel to the game. And obviously from the team selection you kind of knew that he was going there to not concede and maybe try and hit Manchester United on the break. Looking at, because a lot of people are moaning that we were conceding too many goals, our defence wasn't great. So I can see what he's trying to do here. He's trying to tighten up at the back, because as someone said before, attacks win you matches, defences win you leagues. So all the best teams have had, all the teams who've won the league have had the best defence. Look, going way back to 2004-05, we've still got the record of only conceding 15 goals. You don't concede goals, you don't lose many matches. So a lot of people are moaning, as I said in my one against Valencia. If you looked at my match review against Valencia, people are just no pleasing some people. When we're conceding goals, it's our defence is awful, we need to sort that defence out. Now that we sorted out the defence, it's back to, oh, where's our attack? What's happening? But it's going to be, what we need to find is that balance now. We need to find that balance of how we're going to defend well and how we're going to attack well. We've got enough attacking players in our arsenal to make it work, because the quality is going to come out in the end, because, these players are too good to not score goals. And we have been scoring goals. It's just that we've kind of become a bit more cautious, and that's why the goals have dried up in the last two games. And again, it's fine details, because it's, we did create a few without, obviously, De Gea didn't really have a shot in anger to save, but a couple of moments. There was a moment where Havertz broke the offside, Manchester United's offside trap, and he played in a ball to Werner. It was probably a little bit too much pace on the ball, but even so, Werner didn't collect it. Werner had an off day, and another day he would have collected that and had a shot on goal. Who knows, he could have scored from that. And then the penalty decision, we should have had a penalty. We could have gone away with a 1-0 victory. I'll talk about the VAR a bit later. So anyway, our defence is no coincidence. I keep saying it. We have got three players in that defence, and it's transformed our defence. So that begs me to think, actually, should we have been cautious against Manchester United with 5 at the back? Because we played 4 at the back against Sevilla, and we got a result against them. We got the the 0-0. But I think it's more personnel. A lot of people are knocking Frank for his, he can't put out a team you can defend properly. But I'm actually gonna go and thinking out of the box and thinking something different. I think it's actually the personnel rather than Frank's coaching. It's actually the personnel why we're shipping goals. Because if you look at a lot of the goals that we've shipped under Frank's tenure, most of the goals have been individual errors. And even if they haven't been basic individual errors, there have still been errors in a way of defenders not reacting. Like, how many times have we seen Alonso not running back or getting caught out of position? How many times have we seen Emerson getting caught out of position? Like that game against Tottenham, lack of concentration. Chilwell plays in that game against Tottenham, we win that game 1-0. How many times have we seen Christensen not reacting to situations? How many times have we seen Zuma again not reacting because he hasn't got that leader next to him who's telling him what to do, where to go? So I think now that we've got the right personnel in place, or let's go to Kepa as well. I forgot about Kepa. How many times have we seen teams shooting from 30 yards out, 25 yards out, or scoring from set pieces because they know that Kepa's not capable of making a save when it goes to one of the corners or something like that. So it's just finer detail. So we've got 3 players now who've upgraded us. We've got a goalkeeper in Mendy. He's upgraded us. Kepa plays today. We lose that game 2-0. That when Rashford is through, the positioning that Mendy takes up and the way that he spreads himself with his foot makes himself big. Yeah, so we've seen that with goalkeepers like Alisson and Edison, how they cut down the angles, they make themselves big, they save with their feet or any other part of their body. So hopefully we're going to get that with Mendy. So early signs of Mendy is really good. And then that one right at the end where Rashford, even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thought it was a goal, he's going like this. But no, his foot movement, the way that he moves his foot, he goes across, and because he's got that size, 6'6", he saves that. People are going to be making up excuses if it was Kepa saying, oh no, he's not tall enough, or oh, he couldn't do anything about it. It was a brilliant shot. Goalkeepers, top goalkeepers are paid to make those saves that you're not expecting them to make. I'm not just talking about the routine saves. I'm not even talking about the Mata save, because the Mata save, if you're being, kind to Kepa makes that save as well. But the other two, I don't think he makes. So that's the thing. Not the expected save, the unexpected save. That's what I expect from a big goalkeeper, a good goalkeeper. And so that's what you saw with him yesterday. And as I said, you see with Ben Chilwell, his energy up and down, his ability in the air, the way that he tracks back. I remember. Was it this game? I can't remember if I'm mistaken it with this game or the game against. I think it might have been a game against Sevilla where Zuma makes a mistake and Chilwell's there to read the situation, and saves Zuma. But you don't see that with the likes of Alonso and Emerson. But the main man for me is Silva. Silva is so immense. He's like I keep saying it. This guy, the way that he reads the game. When you talk about world class defending, you look at him. He is even at the age of 36, he's still a world class defender. This guy has got it all. The way that he reads danger. As I said before, the cross came in. There's a ball that Fernandes has knocked it over. Nice little dink. Christensen, I'm sorry, it doesn't read that. And Cavani's in for an easy goal for Manchester United. What he just does simple things. He takes a couple of steps back. He knows what he's going to do. So he takes a couple of steps back. So he's in a position to head the ball out of danger. There's another situation. He's got the ball. Zuma panics in that situation, knocks it to one of their players or knocks it out of play. He just gives himself a second. He doesn't rush it. He just gives himself a second and he just dinks the ball to the wide. Just coolness. It gives us that surety. And then the best moment was when the run came from Lindelof. He knocks the ball in and someone crosses it. And again, Cavani's there. But who's there to read the danger and come in with a tackle when Cavani gets his shot in? Yes, you got it. That guy Silva, he's there. He's coming in with he doesn't allow Cavani to get the shot away. So it's just little things like that. And not only that, but the way that he leads, he instructs, he directs the other defenders around him. Reece James on the other side was solid as well. Great crosses from him. So you've got a defence now. You've got a defence. And what Lampard needs to do, he needs to stick with it's a back four, with that, those, if they can stay fit, then Chelsea have got a chance of going places this season, because we've now got a solid base. We've got a solid defence that we can work on. So now what we need to do is try and work on the attacking part of the game, because even sometimes the midfield was left a bit exposed, but our defence kept us going. Because in the past I said we defend as a team, but sometimes when they break the press, which Manchester United did do on a couple of occasions, you need the defence to be solid, and that's what happened yesterday. It's not quite right there in midfield yet. I don't think we've got the right formula in midfield. Kante, I'm not sure about him at the moment. His attacking prowess, especially if we're playing in a back five, do we really need Kante in there as well? Because yesterday there was a situation right near the end. He's on the edge of the box. Have a shot. What's he doing? He's cutting back, and he gives Manchester United an opportunity for another breakaway because he loses possession when he should have taken the shot on. So we need to be a bit braver, I think. And I think what Frank should have done in the last 10 minutes, I think he should have been a little bit braver and changed the formation. Okay, it was working, but try and get that goal. Try and go for the goal. Manchester United took off McTominay, a defensive midfielder, and put on an attacking player. I think that we could have taken off. We could have even still kept the 5, but then maybe taken off someone like a Kante and brought on a more progressive midfielder or something like that. But I think he was a little bit timid in his approach. So I think he could have been just that bit braver. But all in all, it was a okay point. Okay, guys, that's the end of part 1. And in part 2, I'm going to be talking about VAR. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video.